Hello, Morongo Basin, and listeners around the world online at Z107.7 FM.com. Here is the Z107.7 Local News for Tuesday, March 25th, 2025. A collision near the Joshua Tree Farmers Market on Saturday morning led to no injuries. On Saturday, just before noon, a crash occurred on 29 Palms Highway at Hillview Road. The California Highway Patrol said that Raymond Mena, a 34-year-old from Sacramento, was driving a 2023 Jeep Gladiator northbound on Hillview Road at the stop sign at the highway when Anna Kuznowski, a 38-year-old from Buckeye, Arizona, was driving a 2015 Ford Flex eastbound on the highway approaching Hillview Road. The CHP says that Mena failed to yield to traffic on the highway and began making a left turn in front of the Jeep when the front of the Jeep struck the left rear of the Ford. The CHP says that there were 2 passengers in the Jeep and 3 passengers in the Ford. No one was injured, no one was arrested, and neither alcohol nor drugs are being investigated as factors. The intersection was the scene of another collision on March 8th when, at approximately 8:45 a.m. on a Saturday, a white sedan driven by Ashley Lua, 26, was in the wrong lane on 29 Palms Highway when it struck a blue pickup truck. The white sedan spun out and crashed into several tents vending outside the Joshua Tree Trading Post. 3 people were hospitalized in the earlier incident. A man on felony probation was arrested on suspicion of breaking into cars in the parking lot of a Yucca Valley business. On March 11th at approximately 8:45 a.m., San Bernardino County Sheriff's deputies from the Morongo Basin Station responded to Tire Pros Yucca Valley, located at 56140 29 Palms Highway, to investigate a report of a suspicious man in a parking lot. Witnesses told deputies that the man was manipulating door handles on several parked vehicles in a commercial parking lot. Deputies say a Good Samaritan intervened when they observed him enter an unlocked vehicle. Deputies say they detained the man, whom they identified as Ernest Finister, a 62-year-old resident of Yucca Valley, and they say surveillance footage from the store showed Finister attempting to enter multiple vehicles to commit a theft. Deputies say that Finister has an extensive criminal history with several arrests and convictions, including grand theft, petty theft, and robbery, and is currently on felony probation. Ernest Finister was arrested on suspicion of repeat thefts and violation of probation and is being held at the West Valley Detention Center without bail. Tonight, the 29 Palms City Council will gather to discuss issues around rezoning, roadside food vendors, and reimbursements from private developers. Reporter Heather Clisby has more.
The 29 Palms City Council will meet this evening to discuss the feasibility of rezoning an area east of Adobe Road for light industrial and business park uses. Property owners in the area have requested the change to allow for self-storage facilities, auto repair, and similar businesses. The area is currently zoned for general commercial uses, and the requested change would be to service commercial. Council will then consider that private developers should reimburse the city for costs related to acquiring required environmental impact reports. These reports usually require many hours of research and staff time, thus they aim to transfer these costs to the applicant. Council will consider creating an agreement between the city's CEQA consultant, and the project proponent. Roadside food vendors have popped up recently in town, and the council will consider approving the city's participation in the San Bernardino County Department of Public Health Environmental Health Services Street Vendor Collaboration Program to standardize procedures and promote food safety. The meeting takes place on Tuesday, March 25th at 6 p.m. at City Hall, 6136 Adobe Road. It can be live streamed or viewed on demand via the city's website, 29palms.org. Reporting for Z107.7, I'm Heather Clisby.
The Yucca Valley Planning Commission will select a new chair and vice chair at tonight's meeting. Here's reporter Adeline J. Wells with more on their agenda.
The Yucca Valley Planning Commission meeting will begin with the appointment of a new chair and vice chair to serve for the next year. This rotation occurs each March. Chair Gerard Noonan and Vice Chair Alejandro Vasconcelos will step down from their respective positions. The commission will then consider an exterior color change application for a commercial building at 56945 29 Palms Highway at the southeast corner of the intersection with Sage Avenue. Formerly a Kentucky Fried Chicken, the building is currently El Comandante Taqueria and is painted gray and black. The applicant requests to change the main exterior color to orange, with roof trim and decorative shutters to be painted red. Town staff recommends that the Commission approves the application with conditions consistent with the commercial design guidelines, such as selecting tones within the adopted color palette. Town staff will also present the Land Development Update, which details capital project activity and private developments within Yucca Valley. Tonight's meeting is open to the public and begins at 6 p.m. at the Yucca Valley Community Center. Reporting for Z107.7, this is Adeline J. Wells.
The 29 Palms Water District Board of Directors meets tomorrow afternoon. Here's Annalise Kuiper with a look at their agenda.
There will be a public hearing on the proposed amendment to the district groundwater management plan. Resolution 2503 will be considered with intention to continue currently existing water availability assessments of the 29 Palms Water District in the upcoming fiscal year 2025-2026. Steve Gurney will be commended for 20 years of public service. An ad hoc committee is to be formed for the joint city meeting between the 29 Palms City Council and the Water District. Health benefits for the Board of Directors will be discussed. Located at 72401 Hatch Road, the 29 Palms Water District meeting starts at 4 p.m. The public is most welcome to attend. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Annalise Kuiper.
Tax Day is April 15th, and San Bernardino County is offering free IRS certified preparation for eligible low to moderate income taxpayers. Online news editor Robert Hayden has more.
If your earned income was less than $67,000 in 2024, you're eligible to receive free tax preparation services through the county's Transitional Assistance Department's Voluntary Income Tax Assistance Program, or VITA. According to the Census Bureau, that's a lot of us. The median income in San Bernardino County in 2023 was just over $36,000 a year. The free tax prep has a location in 29 Palms and Yucca Valley, as well as offices throughout the county. You'll need to prepare your papers and make sure you have everything you need to file. Their website has a list of required documents, as well as contact information to make an appointment for their free service. With tax day in a little less than 3 weeks, you'll want to contact them sooner rather than later, and you can find those links to this story at z1077fm.com. Reporting for Z107.7 News, I'm Robert Hayden.
And finally, the city of 29 Palms announced yesterday that the 2025 29 Palms Rotary Carnival was a record-breaking success, marking the most profitable weekend in the event's history. Hosted at Lucky Park and presented in partnership with the 29 Palms Rotary Club, the carnival saw its highest ever Saturday and Sunday sales, officially making it the most successful Rotary Carnival weekend in 29 Palms history in terms of revenue. The rides were packed, the energy was electric, and the memories made were unforgettable. Over 20 local and out-of-town vendors helped make the event a success, offering up delicious food, unique merchandise, and community services that added to the vibrant experience. The city extends their heartfelt thanks to the San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department for their consistent presence and support throughout the weekend, helping to ensure a safe and welcoming environment for all. That's our local news. Hear local news 7 times a day, 7 days a week at 7, 8, 9, noon, 4, 5, and 6. If you hear about news happening, let us know. Email us at tips@z1077fm.com. Reporting for the Morongo Basin News Leader, the award-winning Z107.7 Local News, I'm News Director Jeff Harmatz.